Stop throwing your banana peels in the trash. Every single time you toss a banana peel away, you are literally throwing away premium organic liquid gold that could transform your garden. Most everyday backyard gardeners spend hundreds of dollars each season on synthetic fertilizers, harsh chemicals, and liquid plant foods from big box stores. But what if I told you that the ultimate plant booster is already sitting right inside your kitchen counter? In today's episode, we are diving deep into the absolute complete ultimate guide on how to turn ordinary fruit waste into a high-powered, zero-cost, all-natural super fertilizer that will shock you with its results. If you want your tomato plants to produce buckets of sweet fruit, your pepper plants to bend under the weight of heavy harvests, and your flowering plants to burst into vibrant blossoms, this guide is specifically made for you. Before we get into the exact step-by-step preparation methods, let us understand the underlying science behind why banana peels work so extraordinarily well in soil. Plants need three primary macronutrients to survive and thrive: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, commonly referred to as NPK. While most nitrogen helps with leaf greenness, potassium is the absolute undisputed king when it comes to fruit development, disease resistance, root strength, and overall water regulation within the plant tissue. Commercial fertilizers charge a massive premium for high potassium formulas, yet banana peels naturally contain an exceptionally high concentration of bioavailable potassium. Furthermore, banana peels are packed with essential secondary micronutrients including calcium, which prevents devastating conditions like blossom end rot in tomatoes, magnesium, which drives vital chlorophyll production and photosynthesis, and manganese, which aids in cellular strength. When these organic nutrients break down slowly in your garden beds, they feed not only the roots but also the microscopic beneficial fungi and soil microbes that build a rich, healthy soil ecosystem. Stay tuned through all four parts, because method number 5 is a secret biofermenting technique used by commercial organic farmers that virtually nobody talks about. Let us kick things off with method number 1. The classic cold brewed banana tea. This is by far the easiest and most immediate way to deliver quick dissolving nutrients straight to thirsty root systems. To begin, take 4 to 5 fresh banana peels. Using a sharp knife or pair of kitchen shears, chop the peels into tiny pieces roughly ½ inch in size. Chopping them increases the total surface area, allowing the water to extract essential minerals much faster. Place the chopped peels into a large glass mason jar or a clean bucket. Pour 1 gallon of room temperature distilled or harvested rainwater over the peels. Secure the lid tightly and place the jar in a cool, shaded place out of direct sunlight. Allow the mixture to steep for a minimum of 48 hours, though 72 hours is optimal. During this steeping window, you will notice the clear water transforming into a rich, dark brown liquid. This dark hue signifies that potassium, phosphorus, and trace minerals have successfully leached out of the peel matter and into the liquid solution. Strain the liquid through a fine mesh strainer to catch all the solid bits. Do not throw those strained pieces away. Save them for composting. Dilute your concentrated banana tea with a 1:1 ratio of fresh water. Pour this powerful solution directly around the base of your tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and indoor houseplants once every 7 to 10 days. Now moving on to method number 2, the dehydrated super banana powder. While liquid tea provides a fast boost, powder creates a slow-release nutrient reservoir that continues feeding your garden for months. Collect your banana peels over a week and store them in the freezer if necessary. When you have 10 to 15 peels ready, line them up flat on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Place them in your oven at the lowest possible temperature setting, ideally around 170 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, for 2 to 3 hours. Alternatively, you can lay them out under scorching summer sunlight for 2 full days until they turn completely black, hard, and brittle. Once fully dehydrated, drop the crispy peels into a high-speed blender or food processor. Pulse continuously until the peels crumble into a fine, aromatic black powder. Store this magic dust in an airtight glass container. When transplanting young seedlings into raised beds or pots, add 2 generous tablespoons of this powder directly into the planting hole and mix it thoroughly with the surrounding dirt. As soil microbes break down the tiny powder particles over time, your plants receive a steady, continuous drip feed of potassium without any risk of root burn. Method number 3, the trench burial secret for transplanting. If you are preparing your vegetable beds in early spring, This technique is a total game changer for heavy feeders like tomatoes, squash, and watermelon. Instead of processing the peels into liquids or powders, you will utilize fresh chopped peels directly inside the soil structure. When digging your planting holes, go roughly 4 to 6 inches deeper than the actual root ball of your plant seedling. Drop a generous handful of finely chopped fresh banana peels into the bottom of the pit. Cover the peels with 2 inches of rich garden soil or fresh compost. This dirt barrier is crucial because it prevents the delicate young roots from making direct contact with decomposing material right away. Place your seedling on top and fill in the rest of the hole with soil, pressing down gently around the stem. As the weeks pass and your plant develops a massive, deep root network, those roots will reach down into the lower soil layer just as the buried banana peels are actively decomposing. The natural heat generated during decomposition warms the root zone early in the season, accelerating vegetative growth while unlocking our underground buffet of potassium right when the plant begins forming flowers. Method number 4, the rapid calcium and potassium acid extraction. One of the biggest challenges gardeners face with tomatoes and peppers is blossom end rot, a devastating condition where the bottom of the fruit turns black and leathery due to a localized calcium deficiency. While banana peels supply potassium, combining them with eggshells creates an invincible double-action formula. To craft this formula, take 3 dried banana peels and 5 thoroughly rinsed, crushed eggshells. Place them into a glass container and pour in 1 cup of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. The mild acetic acid in the vinegar instantly triggers a natural chemical reaction, bubbling as it dissolves the solid calcium carbonate from the eggshells and drawing out the potassium from the banana skins within 24 hours. Once the bubbling stops, strain out the solids completely. Because this liquid extract is highly acidic and concentrated, you must dilute it significantly. Mix just 1 single tablespoon of the extract into 1 gallon of clean water. Water your fruiting plants with this mixture once a month. The rapid-release calcium protects your crops from rotting, while the potassium ensures massive, juicy, uniform fruit growth. Method number 5, the commercial biofermented biofertilizer. This is the holy grail of natural organic farming. Fermentation uses beneficial lactic acid bacteria to break down organic matter into ultra-concentrated liquid enzymes. To prepare this, chop 5 fresh banana peels into small bits. Weigh the peels, and measure out an equal weight of unrefined brown sugar or molasses. In a clean glass jar, alternate layers of chopped peels and brown sugar until filled. The sugar creates an osmotic environment, drawing out every single drop of nutrient-rich moisture from the cell walls of the peels while feeding beneficial wild microbes. Seal the jar loosely to allow gas to escape, and store it in a dark cabinet for 2 full weeks. After 14 days, you will find a dark, sweet-smelling fermented syrup at the bottom. Strain the syrup and store it in the refrigerator. This concentrated biofertilizer is extremely potent. Dilute just 1 teaspoon of this fermented liquid per liter of water and apply it as a foliar spray directly onto the leaves early in the morning, or use it as a soil drench. Foliar feeding allows plants to absorb nutrients up to 10 times faster through the tiny pores on their leaves. Before you run out to your kitchen and start experimenting, you must avoid these 3 critical mistakes that could completely ruin your results. First, never leave fresh, unburied banana peels sitting openly on top of your garden bed. Exposed sweet fruit peels attract unwanted pests like fruit flies, ants, raccoons, and rodents. Always bury peels at least 3 inches deep under soil or mulch. Second, if you are buying commercial non-organic bananas from grocery stores, always wash the outer skin thoroughly with warm water and baking soda to remove synthetic pesticide residues before making your teas. Third, moderation is key. Do not over-fertilize. Using these banana preparations once every 7 to 10 days is more than enough to achieve stellar results. Which of these 5 banana peel methods are you going to test in your garden this week? Are you going with the fast-acting banana tea, or will you try the fermented bio-liquid? Let me know your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. I read and reply to every single gardener. If you found this ultimate guide valuable, please smash that like button, share this video with your fellow plant lovers, and subscribe to Green Roots for more daily organic gardening secrets. Thank you so much for watching, keep growing, and happy gardening.